Welcome, Patriots, and welcome back, or welcome to Throwback Thursday edition of the Conservative Viewpoint. I am your host, Charlie, the Country Conservative. And tonight, we're not just looking back, we are drawing a line in the sand for the future of this great republic. It's 9 p.m. on the East Coast, January 15th, 2026. And if you're tired of the mainstream media spin, if you're tired of seeing American sovereignty treated like a secondary priority, then you've come to the right place. We've got a massive show for you guys tonight that's going to leave you like the radical left in a tailspin, and the rest of you in total amazement. First, let's talk about the North. President Trump has made it clear that Greenland is vital to the national security of the United States. The headlines today are buzzing at the high-stakes talks in Washington, while the Danish and Greenlandic minister are talking about disagreements. The president is talking about the Golden Dome. We are building a $175 billion missile defense system, and you can't protect American heartland from Russia and China polarized threats without a firm grip on that ready terrain. So they should want to protect it. Denmark should want to protect it. They have a few active military than the size of New York Police Department. Sorry. It's time to stop playing games with our safety. Greenland belongs to America's sphere, period. And we've got to get them in there. Europe's sending all kind of troops in there. Oh, yeah. And stuff like that. That's door-to-door drills to prove that they can protect it. They can't protect America from Russia and China aggression. Sorry, it's not going to happen. And if you want to talk about protecting the home front, look at what happened just yesterday. The administration has officially suspended immigration visas and processing for 75 countries. We are talking about Iran, Russia, Somalia, Afghanistan nations, where vetting is a fantasy. And the risk or reality, the White House is done letting public charges and potential terrorists slip through our broken system like the Democrats did. He is stopping them right dead in their tracks before they even set foot on our soil. It's common sense, people. It's bold, and it's about time we put America lives first. But while the federal government is actually doing its job, we've got a local radical in New York thinking he can run the show, even in the feds. Oh, yeah, McDummy and his city council are outraged, in his words, because that ICE is doing their job and detained a data analyst who is here illegally. Now get this. The Department of Homeland Security identified him as Rafael Andres Rubio Bojoquez. He overstayed a tourist visa nearly 9 years ago and has an arrest record for assault. Yet McDummy and the New York Council are demanding his release, acting like they have some kind of authority over federal immigration law or federal anything. He's a damn idiot. They call it an assault on democracy. I call it long overdue arrest. Since when does the city council or a piece of garbage mayor get to tell the federal government who stays and who goes? He's a joke. And tonight, we're going to expose the punchline. We have all this and the latest breaking updates. And so much more coming your way. So buckle up, Patriots. You are watching the most motivating, hard-hitting hour in digital media right here on the Conservative Viewpoint. And we're just getting started. But the show begins now. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Throwback Thursday here on the Conservative Viewpoint. Hi, guys. How's everyone tonight? Love to see all you guys over here. It's great to see everyone. So let's get busy. We're going to give out some Texas John's over there in Rumble. Hey, we got Rumble coming up first right there. We got McCassell. We got Texas Tammy. We got Greg Cards Jr. And we got Texas John over here. Guys, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's nice to see you guys. Let me go up through here, make sure we got Dodge Dart over here at X. What's up, Dart? Happy? What happening, man? Guys, it's nice to see you guys. I notice your channel has strong potential, but yep. All right, let's keep going. Jill. Hi, Jill. Jill is over at Facebook. Hi, Jill. Let me put this up here. I think I've fixed it. Yep, it's Thursday. All right, let's get over here and see. We've got Facebook, we got YouTube, we got Twitch, we got X, we got Kick. Still kicking. I haven't cut them off yet, so we're going to see what happens. Well, let's get over here to the Getter Gang and see who's over here tonight. Excuse me. We got Radical Right Sean Justice starting us off tonight. Cecil 7076. There he is. And there is Kat. K3 Kat right there. She is. And Shell. Hi, Shell. Keep going down here. Mr. Joe Public. All right. What's happening, guys? Let's keep going down here. Up. Texas Red's in the house. There she is. What's happening, Texas Red? Oh, let's keep going down here and checking it out. Hello, Macedonian. Oh, yes, sir. Hey, Bobby. Keep going on down here and make sure I get everybody before we move on, because we got a lot of stuff going on. We got to get Throwback Thursday into gear tonight. Yes, we do. I see Conrad right there. What's happening, Conrad? And we're going down through the list real quick here, guys. We got to get everybody. Love to mention everybody that's in here. That's for sure, guys. So make sure if you're new to the show, get in here, say hi. One Dover. I hear One Dover's in the house somewhere. Guys, come in here. My new nickname is CK. All right, we get CK right there. Okay. You know I'm going to forget that, Cat. So I'm going to try to get it right. So there you go. We got CK. There you go. All righty then. Guys, welcome to the show. If you're new to the show, welcome. We love having new people. We love seeing new names come up. So come on in, say hi with Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, everybody. Get in there, say hi so we can see you guys. It's awesome to have new people. We're going to get busy because this is Throwback Thursday and we're going to have some fun. We need to have some laugh. After everything that's going on, we need to laugh a little bit. Fixer, what's happening, Fix? All right, here we go. Let me see what we've got going on here real quick and see if I got somebody else. Becky. Hi, Becky. Becky and Sean Lively's over there in YouTube. Thank you for that, Sean. Sean's new nickname is D.I. Well, I can't even read that shit. My eyes are blurry. D.I. Yes, it is. That's good. We got D.I. We got CK. I got to remember all this shit. I can't remember that shit. All right, God. Why is it? I don't know, Dodge. The live button is not there. It is just gone. So, hey, guys, we're going to get busy. We got a lot of stuff to go over tonight. A lot of stuff I just threw in here at the last minute. Saving stuff for tomorrow. You'll find out here in the closing monologue later. And you'll see what I've got going on for tomorrow. But the Senate has passed a trio of government funding bills ahead of the shutdown deadline. Yes, they have. The Senate passed a trio of government funding bills Thursday, which now go to the President Trump's desk for his signature. And the appropriation packages include funding for the Department of Justice, Energy, Commerce, Interior, along with the Environmental Protection Agency and other significant science agencies. The Senate passed a funding package in a bipartisan 82-15 split, which comes as Congress faces a January 30th deadline to keep the government funded through September. The passage means Congress has approved 6 out of 12 appropriation bills so far. Now, the House has passed 8 of the 12, with 4 remaining after it's passed, 2 more on Wednesday. All 12 will have passed the House Appropriations Committee. So this is more than what you've ever seen the Democrats do, but it's coming together. They're actually working together to pass these bills, so they don't have, but I'd like to know what's in all these bills. We might be in for a surprise. Cat Attack. I see Cat Attack over there. Hi, Cat Attack. All righty then. Moving on. remember me talking to you yesterday about the Supreme Court Justice Twit? Yes, I'm talking about Ketanji Brown Jackson. She issues a warning about alarming Supreme Court ruling. She needs to keep her mouth shut. Once the ruling is in, it's done. Why don't these people stop this? She shouldn't even be on the bench. But she expressed concerns about the ruling allowing congressmen to continue with a lawsuit challenging the counting of mail-in ballots received after Election Day. It's none of her business to run her mouth. She votes on it with the rest of the thing. If she doesn't get her way, she doesn't go on to news channels like Newsweek and run her mouth and say she's not happy with it. What the hell happened to my screen? Man, Getter's all blinking and everything over here. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. But this is what she does. She wants to run her mouth and says she's not for counting ballots after they come 2 weeks after election. No, if they don't come the day of elections, that shit should be dead. Nothing after elections should be counted. But this is what this Democrat twit wants, and she should not even be sitting on that panel like there. I wasn't Kurt. What's happening, Kurt? All right, Kurt, that's good. I'm Colin from Scotland. I see Colin right there. Welcome, Colin. All right, guys, let's keep going. We're going to get through these real quick. I kept some out just so we could have time for the videos. I got a lot to show you. I got 2 that I have to show you in part of this, but the rest of them are going to be Throwback Thursday ones. So here we go. What do we got next? FBI raids a Washington Post reporter's home, searched by the FBI. The FBI on a search warrant on Washington Post reporter Hannah Natson home on Wednesday as part of a probe into the government contractor accused of illegally retaining classified government material. The paper announced Natson was at her Virginia home at the time of the search, and a warrant stated that law enforcement was investigating this guy's name. I don't know, Alirio Perez Lungons or something, a system administrator in Maryland who had top secret security clearance and had been accused of accessing and taking home classified intelligence reports that were found in his lunchbox and his basement. So this is the stuff that's going on. He's telling reporters with classified information, and this stuff is ridiculous. We can't even vet the old people in this here to work for the government. You can't even vet them right. How are you going to vet illegal criminals in this country? It doesn't happen. That's why we have them in here, because of these dumbass Democrats. The person in the Pentagon she got it from was already in prison. There you go. That explains it all right there, Fix. Thank you. Now, Trump says only U.S. control of Greenland is acceptable in this matter. And I believe that. You would think they would want, even if we don't take over Greenland, you think they would want our protection from them, because the European nations cannot protect them from a Russia attack. I'm sorry, they're too small. It's gonna, and they're fighting this for some reason. I don't know why, but everybody thinks Trump's gonna make a deal that they can't refuse. We'll see what happens. Now, to the U.S. will suspend immigrant visa processing from 75 countries over public assistance concerns, over theft, over all this fraud that we're seeing, and all the terrorists that are in this country. Everything that's going on, this is exactly what should happen, because I think we have, 195 countries around the world, and 75 of these countries that are being suspended for immigration visa. Stay in your own country. It's as simple as that. Don't come here. We don't need you unless you're going to help be a productive citizen of this country. And 95% of the people that the Democrats let through our borders are not productive citizens. They are here to steal, kill, assault, commit crimes on the American people. That is what they are here for, period. I don't care if you like it or not. That's a fact. And you're seeing it every day. If it wasn't for these Democrats, none of this stuff would be going on. We said this yesterday, and we'll continue to say it. The Democrats have caused all this, and they continue to run their mouths and tell people to get out there and protest. and protest and go after them and circle the ICE agents and get in their faces. This is what they are doing. And they want to sit there and say they're not. It's exactly what they're doing. Trump threatens to invoke the Insurrection Act in Minnesota if agitators keep attacking federal officers. Boy, I can't talk tonight. But they continue to do it no matter what. And we're going to show you a video here second of Tampon Tim. And of course, I touched it up. And I had to knock it out. It was about 8 minutes long now. I had to knock it down to like 3 minutes. Because he continues to say it. And all you got to do is listen to it. And you'll see where he's telling them to get out there and protest against these people. Oh, yeah. Wait until you hear that. It's coming up here in a second. Trump deputies, Somali fraud is a part of the Democrats' party machine. This is all about that. Their money laundering operations, everything. Raghead top herself, Ilhan Omar. She's in charge of this stuff. She's the one who brought all these people here from Somalia. Like her brother, her husband. Yeah, brought him in here too illegally. Why you don't hear a sound about that anymore. They're not doing a thing about it. Alarming video. Furious Somali men pour out of daycare and accost journalists investigating where $2.25 million in grant money went. That one I'm going to let you see right now. Take a listen to this. And of course, there's a language warning on this one. Take a look.
How are you doing? Yes, sir.
Get out.
Okay, listen.
Get out. This is our business.
Each other, okay?
Yes,
what are you
sir.
looking for?
We don't care what you do on the parking lot.
Go this side. This private.
I can be here in the
No,
parking lot.
no. You don't be here.
Wait,
What are
can
you
we
looking
ask
for?
you about the daycare? It's all
What are
right.
you looking
It's all
for?
right. Can we ask you about the
You
daycare?
don't care about anything.
No.
You
I don't care, Ken.
Sir, I'm not racist.
You have to live here.
I'm asking
No. You don't ask me nothing, man.
$2.25 million.
Get out, you guys. Get out.
$2.5 million.
Get out.
This is a business.
Get out, hey. Get out. What are you looking for?
We're asking. We just want to
Get out.
We just want to ask you about $2.25 million.
Get out.
You say
Get out
of here, man.
Get out, guys. Get out.
You cannot do that.
Get out. No, you cannot. You cannot do that.
Where?
Get out.
This is.
Get out, man. No. Get lost. Get out. No.
Sir.
You have to get out. This is our property. Get out.
Why?
Get out.
Can I ask you about the daycare? I have the paperwork right here.
No. Get out.
What's the need
Get
for
out.
$2.25 million for a
I'm telling
daycare?
you, get out. Get
Can
out.
you answer the question?
Get out. No, I don't ask you any question. You guys, get out.
You can't answer the
Get
question.
out. No. What? Who are you?
My name's Nick
Who are you?
Shirley.
No, I don't give a shit. Get out.
Could you answer the question?
No, I don't.
What's the need for $2.25 million for a daycare?
No. $1 million. Don't worry about it. Get out.
Okay.
Get out.
And it's licensed for
Get out, my friend.
118
Get out.
children.
Get out.
But I don't see any footprints of any children here. I don't see any footprints of any children here.
Get out. Get out. Guys, get out. No, I'm not asking nothing, man.
I'm just asking you about what we're seeing here.
No, get out. Get out our business.
You-
Get out.
sir.
This is my property.
You have millions of
Get
people
out.
watching right now.
Fucking
And you say, what's the need
$1
for $2.25 million? And where are the 118 children?
Motherfucker, get out.
Sir, I'm just
Get
asking you a
out.
simple question.
Get out. No, you don't ask me any question. Get out.
You have the opportunity
Get
to
out.
answer
No,
the question.
no. You can't ask me nothing. Get out. Get out our business, man. Get out. Get out, motherfucker. Get out.
Sir,
Get out.
just answer the question.
No.
Just answer
Get
the
out.
question.
No, get out. Leave.
Sir, just answer the simple question.
Hey, don't touch me.
You touch me. You YouTube, man. Get out.
All right, code word has been given. We're out.
Get out.
All right.
You see that shit? Those fucking piece of shit rag tops right there need removed from this country immediately. Nick Shirley should have had the ICE agents right there with them, handcuffing each one of them pieces of shit. Ukraine has an agreement to defend Denmark. They do. I did not know that, Fix. They're all criminal. Yes, they are. Criminal illegals. Period. Yeah. You know, boy, man, I wish we could go to those places. That's for sure. Oh, yeah, he definitely he needs it. He's just a small little kid. So he definitely needs the bodyguards. And those people come out ganging up on him like that. They're worthless pieces of shit. Trying to get to and there's no kids there. You saw it yourself. And all there is illegal criminals in there. Why haven't they arrested them yet? I don't get it. Now, all this stuff going on in Minnesota with all going on, ICE officer shoots the suspect during an ambush in Minnesota. This is another one to see if I know I had it. Let me get back to my videos here real quick. It's going to be a mixture. I'm going to let you see that video that I have of Tim Walsh telling people to go out there and protest and stuff. And this has to do with the second shooting. They shot him in the leg because he was being assaulted by all these protesters. Wait till you see what they do to his car and everything. Take a look at this real quick and listen to this, Tampon Tim. Wait until you see. This is going to piss you off. I'm sorry, but it will. Take a listen to his lies.
My fellow Minnesotans, what's happening in Minnesota right now defies belief. News reports simply don't do justice to the level of chaos and disruption and trauma the federal government is raining down upon our communities. 2,000 to 3,000 armed agents of the federal government have been deployed to Minnesota. Armed, masked, undertrained ICE agents are going door to door, ordering people to point out where their neighbors of color live. They're pulling over people indiscriminately, including U.S. citizens, and demanding to see their papers. And at grocery stores, at bus stops, even at our schools, they're breaking windows, dragging pregnant women down the street, just plain grabbing Minnesotans and shoving them into unmarked vans, kidnapping innocent people with no warning and no due process. First, Donald Trump wants this chaos. He wants confusion. And yes, he wants more violence on our streets. We cannot give him what he wants. We must protest loudly, urgently.
Hey, listen, I'll tell y'all nothing. They on the Snapchat, so they gonna be on y'all ass if y'all recording this. Hey, don't hit them.
You're angry? I'm angry. Angry's not a strong enough word. Second, you are not powerless. You are not helpless, and you are certainly not alone.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, shit.
Bro, you're not arrest warrant.
Hey, take these bitches to the news.
All across Minnesota, people are learning about opportunities, not just to resist, but to help people who are in danger. Thousands upon thousands of our fellow Minnesotans are going to be relying on mutual aid in the days and weeks to come, and they need our support. Tonight, I want to share another way you can help. Witness. Help us establish a record of exactly what's happening in our communities. You have an absolute right to peacefully film ICE agents as they conduct these activities. So carry your phone with you at all times. And if you see these ICE agents in your neighborhood, take out that phone and hit record. Help us create a database of the atrocities against Minnesotans, not just to establish a record for posterity, but to bank evidence for future prosecution. Minnesotans believe in the rule of law.
You see there? That's the rule of law. That's what they believe in. You heard every fucking lie from this piece of shit tampon piece of guzzler. Can fuck right off. Exactly right. Violent Vixen 29's in the house, guys. You didn't watch the show tonight. Get it out. Check her out. Type it in. Violent Vixen 29. Or if you're on Rumble, just Violent Vixen. Get in there. Check that out. Right there she is right there. And y'all find her. Check out Rebel Chick with a Cause. She's on 7 to 9 right before me, guys. So make sure you check it out. All right. But you see what's going on, guys. Everything that I just showed you in there is what they've done. They've destroyed. That's the hotel that the ICE agents were supposed to be at. So they go in there and they destroy it. Has nothing to do with the ICE agents, but they destroy it anyways. Nobody. Zero arrest. Nobody. The safe that you saw them drag out of that SUV was the ICE agent that they just beat up, and he shot the guy in the leg to get away because he was being assaulted. He should have shot him there. There's nobody coming out of being assaulted. It's period. End of story. You defend yourself with every bit of the Second Amendment you have. But a gun was stolen out of there. You show all the search warrants and all the private paperwork that was in there, all stolen. I just saw a little bit ago on X, I believe it was, said that they have an MS-13 gang member that was caught with the gun that was in there. There was bullets in there. It was all gone. So, but 0 arrests except for that guy. That's the only one that's been arrested. Every single one of these people should have been arrested by now. They had no problem rounding up J6ers, pinging phones, and arresting people for no reason. Why aren't they doing it now? Tell me this isn't a Democrat-run operation funded by the Democrats and George Soros and all those pieces of shit. All righty, let me get Tampon Tim the hell off my computer here. Oh, I got to get language off too. I already showed you that one. So those are the two I wanted to show you, but let's get through these other ones real quick so we can show you. But yes, these agitators attacked the federal agents in Minneapolis after a second ICE shooting involved with this guy, and he only shot the dude in the leg. He's lucky he's alive. Now, you don't get assaulted, and you do, period. You do not do that. It's center mass, double shot. Yeah, simple as that. Now you got a piece of shit, that Minneapolis mayor, and the Fox News host confronted him to his face about his lies and his rhetoric about ICE. He's a little pansy. Oh yeah, his attitude and stuff. He's like a Kamala Harris, you know, when she changes her accent depending on who she's talking in front of. That's what this little pansy ass does when he's talking in front of people with his other people around him. When he was one-on-one with Fox News or doing that interview, he was a nice little bitch. Oh yeah. Now, West Virginia Fire Department is receiving death threats after loading ICE a truck to nab an illegal criminal on a roof. Oh yeah, the dude was on a roof, so they cut up a ladder truck, and they went up there to talk to him, and now they're getting death threats for it. This is how pathetic the left is. The nutcases are ridiculous. It's got to stop, right, guys? What's it going to take? When is it enough for us to go do this stuff? Marianne Ski. Is that our Marianne from the other place? I hope so. The lovely Marianne is over there in Rumble. There she is. All right. Like non-binary. Oh, that's funny right there. Hey, get this one. Appeals court rules judge had no jurisdiction to stop that illegal criminal Muhammad Khalid from deportation. You know, the Maryland dude, the illegal criminal that was here for years, the gangbanger, the trafficker, and all that stuff, had no jurisdiction. Did we say it or what? These activist judges, it's a delay tactic that these Democrats are using. They know they can't do anything about this, but they do it anyways to waste taxpayer money just to hold off the inevitable. And now they can go arrest him. They better arrest him tomorrow. But you know that sumbitch is probably on the run by now. Next, what do we got? Oh yeah, listen to this. This piece of shit, McDummy. He's outraged. Does anyone care if he's outraged? I could give a shit less. McDummy demands the release of the Venezuelan working for New York City Council. But DHS says he's a criminal illegal alien. What the hell does this ragtop think he is? He's a lowly mayor of New York City to destroy it. He's a jihadist terrorist, and he's going to ruin New York. He's already started. But he thinks he can demand something and people are supposed to jump. He is a worthless piece of shit. And there's nobody going to listen to him. He better get off his high horse and think he's something he's not. No, that's Gil Garcia. The other was Islamic Jihad. Oh, okay. Thank you for that, Red. It's not the Maryland dude. It's the other dude. Red had to correct me there. Thank you for that. Democrat senator says she is under federal investigation over the unlawful order video. Yes, Elisa Slotkin, Democrat of Michigan. is reportedly the subject of a federal investigation with Kelly following a controversial video in which she and several other lawmakers encouraged service members to refuse orders. You can't tell them that it is an illegal order, because in the military, there are no illegal orders. You cannot disobey an order. So they are telling them, and we talked about this before, guys, you're going to tell them to disobey an order. You're going to the brig until you can prove that was an illegal order. So after you fail to prove that that was an illegal order, you're going to prison and your career is over. Don't listen to dumb fucks like these Democrats telling you to disobey an order, or your life is over because of them. They don't care about you people. They'll pay you money to go commit these crimes and riot, burn down streets and everything like that, because they are not affected by it. Nobody does anything to them. They know we got weak-ass Republicans in there, so they'll pay you to commit the crimes. You go to jail, and they sit back and they steal our money. It's as simple as that. Wake up, you dumbasses. You don't want to go to jail for worthless Democrats. So we got an ICE agitator. Anti-ICE agitator is burning American flags outside California federal building. Multiple people were injured in a confrontation between ICE agitators in California on Tuesday. The agitator could be seen burning the American flag and shouting expletives through the megaphone as the protested the death of that good woman, and they should be protesting her. She caused it on her own. One person was rushed towards officers as they sought to detain. The other person was struck in the eye with a crowd control weapon, and he deserved it. So far, they said he couldn't see out of that eye. So, well, you're not going to fuck around and find out again, are you? These people are causing all this trouble and being paid to do this, not knowing maybe they're not going to get in trouble. Just like the Antifa BLM on, the Summer of Love, burning down cities and taking over cities and stuff like that, and nobody got in trouble. And maybe this is what they promised them. We'll give you money. Thank you, Marianne. We'll give you money. You do this, and don't worry, you're not going to go to prison. They'll arrest you, but we'll get you out right away. That seems to be what's going on here, guys, right? We see this every day, and it's getting ridiculous. Now, the Supreme Court says that Illinois congressmen can sue over state mail-in voting laws. And now, why shouldn't you? How can you expect to accept ballots that could be, and probably 99% are, fake, fraudulent ballots that they received 2 weeks after the election is over already? This, guys, you got to wake up. Not you guys, because I know you're awake, but these dumbass liberals out there that sit there and clap and applaud and cheer these dumbass Democrats, everything they're doing is illegal. You don't see nothing happening to them because we got weak-ass Republicans with no sacks that'll do anything about it. That's why we've got to change what's going on in this country, guys. And it starts right here with us. We got to wake people up to see the truth, because they're not going to do it. Exactly, Sean. Have fun in prison, Timmy boy. That's what Sean sits there and said right there. There he is right there. Check it out. Some of these I can do with. Let me see. Yes, I see I can do that. Shattered his nuts with a rubber bullet. Yeah, don't you got to like that one? Oh, yeah. Yes, we can do that. We got to get these guys out of here. Oh, I like this one, too. Yeah, that's a good one. He's a goat-smelling piece of shit Muslim. You're damn right he is. And it's got to change. But these voting laws, they should be able to go after them. You should not be able to count anything that may come after election. When this all started, they started allowing this to happen is when the elections started getting fixed even worse than what they already are. They're just doing it out in pub and right in front of your eyes now. They don't care. It never changes. What else we got here? Let's get a little bit of Iran here. Iran seemed to take Trump's threat seriously because they have appeared to reopen the airspace after Trump says killing is going to stop. So they opened up the airspaces again, and they've kind of pulled back again. Hey, Pat. Hi, Pat. Pat is here, everyone. Pat. The Pat is in Facebook right now. Pat is here. And with Jill over there. Hi, everyone. Say hi to Pat. Pat can't see you because Pat is over in Facebook. She is not in Rumble. But all right, guys, here. We got one more here. What is it? This one is Iranian journalist to Newsmax. He said this is a gruesome reality in Iran. Iranian journalist Mohammad Reza Mousavi on Newsmax Wednesday that the situation on the ground in Iran has grown increasingly grim following a major wave of anti-regime protests with mounting deaths, mass arrests, and fears of swift executions by the Islamic Republic. He said the picture is really gruesome. Mousavi said during an interview, many people have been killed. Now, what I saw last, guys, on the killings and stuff was anywhere between 12,000 to 20,000 people. They don't even have a proper body count now. It is getting worse and worse by the day. Now, they did not hang the person that they were supposed to hang, according to Caroline Levitt, the press secretary. She said that didn't happen. And somebody else, I can't remember who they didn't kill in Iran. That we know of, because they're still blocking them, the internet, so people can't get in. Some people are still getting through and showing what's going on. Most of them are not. So we're only get bits and pieces of what's going on in there. But enough is enough. This has got to stop. People are dying here in this country because of Democrats. Now you got Iran. I don't even care about Iran right now. Let's clean up our country, and then we help other people. Get these Democrats the hell out of office. State, local, federal level, guys. Don't we say this? I said it, all last year before Trump got in, and the year before when Trump was campaigning and stuff. We got to get these Democrats out. Election time's rolling around here in April or May, something like that. Then we got another one in November, guys. This is what's important. This is what we've got to do. This is our goal, is to keep these Democrats out of power so we keep our country and we can get it back to where it should be and get these Democrats arrested and put in prison where they belong. Once we do that, we're going to have everything back in order again. As simple as that. We get the Muslims out of here. We do not have Sharia law. We do not like terrorists in our country, and we've got to stop it. As simple as that. We will be talking about the state races here coming up next week sometime. We'll talk about Monday, possibly Tuesday. I won't be here. We're going to talk about that tomorrow night. Leave the sandbox to themselves. Yeah, get them out of here and done with this stuff. So let's have some fun on the weekend or the Throwback Thursday, if I can put my glasses on so I can actually see what we've got here. So we're going down here somewhere, and we're going to hit that. Now let's have a little bit of fun with Dean Martin Dixon and Dom DeLuise. Take a look at this. I love this one when I found it.
My name is Buddy, and I'm an inspector.
Inspector Buddy?
I don't mind if I do.
What? Is that a magnifying glass?
Yes, it makes everything larger.
Well, then put it up here. Don't put it down there.
Here, sit down. Now, whoa, you're on my nightstick. All right. I was told a murder has been committed.
I said, all right, who are you? Well, me? Oh, I'm just a visitor. I'm here to console the widow.
How long have you been here?
3 years.
No, don't go near that phone.
All right, Don't give me the phone because it might be a trick. Hello? See? I told you it was a trick.
That's when comedy was real right there with those guys, right, guys? Oh, yes, you could not beat that. Hick 6 for the 6 over there. Hick from the sticks. Welcome, Hick. All right, what else we got over here? Check out these 10 classic movies that everyone needs to see. Did I take you back, or did we go back in time? Holy hell. I went back to the 30s, the 40s. Oh, my God. But there, you know what? I have watched pretty much all of those shows. How about you? Have any of you watched any of those, or have you seen all of them? Seen them all. Holy shit. Radical Right's seen them all. Wow. I've probably seen 6 or 7 of them. I haven't seen them all, that's for sure. But those were when they were good movies. When people ask me about it, I tell them about Charlie. Oh, yeah. But those are great movies back then, guys. You cannot miss those movies. Josie Wales. Wow, that's a name I haven't heard in a while, Kurt. That's for sure. Hey, I got another one that you guys won't. I don't know if you guys will remember this or not. But you guys remember Tarzan? Take a look at this Tarzan, the original.
LZX calling Berlin. LZX calling Berlin. Go ahead, Berlin.
Nazi. Nazi.
Nazi.
Tarzan here, Nazi. Got no more good.
Take knife, Nazi.
Come, Nazi. Here, Nazi. In jungle, strong always win.
Now, remember that Tarzan? There's been so many Tarzans out there. There's a different one when I was born that I actually watched. I don't remember watching this one, but that was like amazing when I found this today. I had to bring up that, but we haven't come back that far on Throwback Thursday for a while. I'm telling you what. Okay, Sean. Sean says we need to watch a movie called, let me find it here. Hold on. He says, I'm a communist. Wait a minute. Where the hell did it go? Oh, got it. No, it wasn't that far up, though. I'm going to where to go. I'm a communist for the FBI, I think it said. Am I right? Yeah, I was communist for the FBI. That's a movie, he said. You guys got to watch that. All right, let's get down in here and get on to some more fun stuff before we got to get into the Name That Movie clip game here. Where am I at? Where am I at? Uh-oh, here's another one I got for you. The 1960s Batman. You guys remember that?
All right, hand over that box. I said give me that box.
Just a moment, Joker. And you needn't be so vociferous. My hearing is unimpaired.
Vociferous? Unimpaired? Ha! Now I know you're no security guard.
Jumping to another conclusion, Joker.
Get the box from the old geezer. It's my last chance.
You said you wanted me on the kill, Joker, but I didn't know you were this serious.
Game is over, Joker. Robin, take him to the Batmobile while I clean up the rest of this debris.
I loved about this Batman and Robin because of those things that pop up every time they smack somebody. Blam, bang, boom. That was the freaking awesome right there. And look at that Joker. That's crazy, right? That was a good Batman back in those days. Let me tell you what. And we got one more that you guys might remember. What time is it? Let me see. Yeah, we got time. Take a look at this one. 1968. Planet of the Apes. Wow, right?
Do we want some sugar, old-timer?
You could get hurt doing that, Doctor.
Oh, don't be silly. He's perfectly tame.
They're all tame until they take a chunk out of you.
Well, Bright Eyes, is our throat feeling better? Still hurts, doesn't it?
See? He keeps pretending he can talk.
That Bright Eyes is remarkable. He keeps trying to form words.
You know what they say. Human see, human do.
He seems to want something.
I'd be careful, Doctor. What'd I tell you?
Oh,
try that again and I'll break your arm!
Dr. Zayas, he's over here. There, can you believe it?
It's amusing, a man acting like an ape. He has a definite gift for mimicry.
Most unusual. He's using that old blanket as clothing. Look, he's moving his fingers.
Only because he saw you moving yours.
Oh, but perhaps he understood.
Man has no understanding. He can be taught a few simple tricks, nothing more.
That's just funny stuff right there. You guys remember Planet of the Apes? That was some good stuff right there. I turned off my screen so you have a easier time looking at that. But Planet of the Apes, crazy. When I was looking those up today, it's like, wow, the good old stuff is coming back. That you gotta love it when that happens, right? All right, where are we at? It's time. Okay, I got time here. We are going back to 1937. He says, how about a 1937 film pull off of one of cinema's creepiest transformations? Look and watch what they do on this, and it explains to you how they do it compared to now. And this is something that shouldn't happen back in 1937. But take a look at this. I thought this was pretty interesting.
It's hard to believe this film is nearly 100 years old, which makes you wonder, how did they pull off this visual effect?
You're right, Mr. Morgan.
In the 1937 film, Shh, the Octopus, actress Elspeth Dudgeon plays the kindly nanny, who is later revealed to be the villainous octopus in disguise. To create this seamless transformation, filmmakers used a clever optical trick. A red filter was placed over the camera lens to make all red elements invisible. When the filter was removed, those red painted areas suddenly appeared, transforming her face into something monstrous.
You're right, Mr. Morgan.
The effect worked perfectly because the movie was shot in black and white. The hidden red tones blended into her normal appearance until the filter was lifted, revealing eerie shadows and contours that gave her a terrifying witch-like look.
Now, that is amazing for 1937 to be able to do something like that just with the red lens. That is pretty cool right there. I had to share that with you guys. Let me find where that went so I can get that off of here. All righty then. Let's go into Name That Movie. All right, put your thinking caps on here, guys. Here we go, as long as I can stop it on time.
Welcome back to Let's Get Quizzical. Today's quiz is on 80s movies. You'll be given 50 movies with 1 clip each and 7 seconds to guess. Good luck. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
I felt that.
You gotta understand something, Benedict. I like my work.
Ah,
Twins.
shit. I did not get it stopped in time, guys. Sorry about that. Of course I did not. Dan Radical Right got it before I even got to them over there. So we're going to try number 2 and see if I can stop it in time. So there you go with that. Here we go on number 2. Now I'm going to stop it ahead of time so you guys think if you can figure that one out. Whenever it's done here, I got to watch and make sure everybody gets the chance to do it and see what movie that is from. I'm going to hold off on and start it again so everybody has a chance to name that movie clip. So let me see some answers starting to come up. Maybe I got you guys on this one. Plane, trains, and automobile. No. There it is. Shell got it over there. Porky. That's a good answer, Fix. For every movie that I show, it comes out Porky's. That Porky's was a great movie. You got to watch it if you've never watched Porky's. Yes, exactly. John got the first one. And the second one is coming up right now. Here we go. Oh. Back up here.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
You got to get up.
Let's get out of here. Come on. Wise, come on. Go.
That one I can't remember, but the second one was Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. That Shell got over there. That Porky's was well funny. Yes, it was, Colin. That's for sure. Now this one, I can't remember this third one. So let's see if we can get it all together. I know it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I do not know what the movie. I cannot remember. Yes, Colin got that one. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
The Running Man.
I knew The Running Man. I don't know how I didn't know that. Debbie does Dallas.
I know
That's
right
funny.
now things must look pretty rough up there. But if you do what I tell you, when I tell you to do it.
Okay, now you guys got to know this one. If you've watched these are stupid comedies, this one is a stupid comedy. Tell me what the name of that movie clip was. It's a stupid comedy. Fixer got it. Fixer got it this time over there in Rumble. Let's see if everybody, but yes, Joe Public got it. Kurt got it. Holy shit, I can't even get you. Shell got it. Man, I couldn't get you guys on that one either.
Airplane.
One more.
Gathering. When only a few of us are left, we will feel an irresistible pull to all.
This one I cannot remember either, but how about you guys? Put some answers up on the screen and then I'm going to play it because I don't have a clue of what this one is. Missed it? Want me to replay it a little bit? Here we go. Nope, not Airplane. There it is. Here we go. Hold on.
When only a few of us are left, we will feel an irresistible pull to all.
007. I don't know yet, Kurt. We're going to see here. Last of the Mohicans. I am not sure yet. Bring up some more answers here, guys, because I do not know. Airplane. Oh, wow. Radical Right don't know. I am going to pass out. Let's find out together, guys, what this one was.
Highlander.
Oh, Highlander. We got time for one more. One more quick one, guys.
There, on the rocks, that beautiful girl.
Does anyone have a clue on this one? I do not know. Yes, Sean Connery was the best 007 out there. Period. The remake of Running Man is pretty good. It is pretty good, Colin. Not as good as the original, but it's pretty good. Right. All right, guys. I don't know what this one is, so let's find out and see what this one is. And they're getting the last one on here, I see. Colin got it, and Texas John, and I don't know. The last one right here. Let's
Conan the Barbarian.
Conan the Barbarian. I didn't even know that one at all. Man. I even tricked myself. I should have watched that whenever I downloaded it. Oh, Texas Tammy didn't know any of these? I am shocked. You should have. I thought you would know that. I even caught myself on this one not knowing stuff. But hey, guys, thank you for tuning in tonight. I hope you enjoyed Throwback Thursday here on the Conservative Viewpoint. I love putting these off. We're going to do it again next week, that's for sure. Guys, we went over a lot of stuff, guys, tonight. But I thank you for all your participation in chat, man. It's like hard to see now. Everybody's in just two places that I got to look at. Nobody remarked in Facebook, I don't think. I did not see. I did not see anybody at Facebook making remarks or comments or anything. We got to work on Facebook. Get them guys in there and start saying hi and stuff. But, guys, thank you for tuning in tonight. We're going to have a great show again tomorrow night. I got a little lineup going on right now. We're going to get anything between now and tomorrow night. And that's what we're going to go over. I don't even have an ad or nothing for tomorrow. But you know what? We're going to put everything out. Whatever is in the inbox is going out no matter what it is. So be here. We're going to do some funny videos. I do have those in store for you guys. So make sure you're here. I got a ton of funny videos to go over for tomorrow night, guys. So with that being said, guys, I am going to leave you with this. Tonight, we have pulled back the curtain on the forces trying to erode our borders, our safety, and our very laws. From the frozen reaches of Greenland, where our national security hangs in the balance, to the streets of New York, where radical mayors like McDummy think they can override the federal law to protect those who shouldn't even be in this country. But remember this, knowledge is the ultimate weapon. You are just watching a show, joining in and the movement that we've got, and that this is the movement that refuses to be silent. You are the reason truth still has a voice in 2026. I want to give a massive thank you to every single one of you in chat, everyone that gets involved and letting your voices be heard, and every patriot sharing this stream for me. It helps get the truth out to people no matter what. You are the backbone of this country, and your participation is what makes the Conservative Viewpoint the powerhouse that it is. But don't think for a second that we've covered it all, because tomorrow night we're going even deeper. I'll have breaking news on the next phase of the Golden Dome defense shield that the mainstream media is too terrified to report. If you think tonight was intense, you haven't seen anything yet. So come listen to what the Golden Dome is about. Don't miss it. Come back tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here, live. We're going to end your work week with the truth and start your weekend with a bang. So until then, guys, stay vigilant, stay bold, and most importantly, stay American. I'll see you back here live tomorrow night, 9 p.m., right after the Rebel Chick with a Cause that starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. So until then, have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you back here live tomorrow. Good night, everyone.